this again. We're going to try this one more time. Let's go. We got to get into some things. Okay? All right, listen. We got to get into some things. We got to try this again for y'all catching this for the first time. This is our second time trying this. We're going to try it again. All right? I'm hoping that the stream gods are with me. And I'm hoping that we can get into some things. Okay? All right. So, if you're a return subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. If you're a new subscriber, welcome and hello. Do y'all see me? What is the tea? All right. Let me make sure that we on, because child, I don't know what kind of voodoo be going on here. Okay. Gosh. If it don't work, we might have to go over to StationHead to get into some things. But I'm going to start it over. This tonight's live was everything. Now, I'm talking crap about Nicki. My internet was messing up. But listen, I don't like her keep having us pausing like that. Okay? All that pausing that she was doing that was sending me. Okay, but Nicki Minaj looked amazing today. She looked phenomenal. I like to really see her in this element. Hair looked good. Skin looked good, even though it was a filter, even though the filter was glitching a little bit. She looked amazing. If Nicki Minaj ever decided that she wanted to stop doing rap, she definitely has a future in media. She is a media personality, whether that is television, radio, podcast. I would definitely be listening to Miss Nicki Minaj on the radio, or I would watch her television show. There's something that's very charismatic about her. She has a very interesting personality. For some of you guys that watched the previous live, you guys heard me say before, like she has that personality where it's like, excuse me, you can see Onika, right? Where, you know, when she's with her girlfriends or her homeboys or her really close circle, and then you can see the Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj and Onika are two different people. But I feel like a lot of people around her can deal with Nicki Minaj because Onika's such a likable individual. Like, you know what I mean? She like your homegirl. You down to earth. You gonna make jokes. She's messy. You gonna read. Y'all gonna talk crap. Like, Onika is your homegirl. Nicki Minaj is that diva sometimes where you like her too because she's very talented, but she also knows that she's famous, right? She also knows her power. So she's not gonna allow you to, you know, play in her face, and she's a bit of a diva. Like, let's just be real. She's a bit of a diva, but she looked amazing. She looked phenomenal tonight. She was on time. However, with her being on time, she had it glitching like crazy. But she was there. I don't know if YouTube is tripping right now, but y'all let me know. They said some voodoo is going on the... Really? What's going on? KJ, what's happening? I can't hear that. Huh? It's fine? Okay. Cool. So... I'm sorry, my nerves is bad because I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this stream. Okay, but anyway, back to what we was going on. Back to what I was saying. I think that a lot of people deal with Nicki Minaj because they like who Onika is. So I got to see that. Now she was over there, she had the live glitching and pausing and doing all that crazy stuff. And I didn't understand why she had that happening. She was trying to blame DJ Booth, but that's because Nicki Minaj was doing this. She was literally on her phone and then tweeting and texting. And then making it seem like, you know, it was everybody else's like internet glitching. No, girl, you were on the phone while 300 people were on the live. Hold on, y'all, because now I'm like paranoid. So I'm looking at this. Sorry, I'm looking at my other screen. Okay. So with that being said, I'm just like, child, no, you had 300,000 people on the live and you had it glitching a little bit. Why do people keep saying the live ended? Oh, they said we good. All right. So with that being said, let me get into my get into some things because I'm like on edge right now. I'm feeling irritated because I don't know what's going on with the live. I'm not drunk. I'm just not getting no communication on what's going on right now. So I'm getting annoyed. Oh, they said talk. The live is running good. Okay. Boom. So bam. So with that being said, I want all of y'all to know, all of you Barbs, all of you Doja Cat fans, all of you individuals that try to call me bitter, that call me a hater, that say all of those things about me, when I'm telling y'all that Nicki Minaj do not fool with these girls, y'all can suck a big fat one. You hear me? Let's be very clear on that. But before we get into that, I want to show you this. Lil Wayne looked a mess. Lil Wayne looked a goddamn fool. I don't know what that is or what's going on with Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne, that was not the look for me. Now, I particularly like when she gets with Lil Wayne, and I like when Nicki gets with Drake because she starts to feel herself. You know what I mean? So she started talking about Lil Wayne and how Lil Wayne's verse was number 5 out of he had the number 5 verse out of the top verses this year, out of all the rap songs this year. And Lil Wayne was like, well, what? I should have the best verse, the number 1 verse. And then and Nicki was like, yeah, I like when you talk your ish, but see, when I talk my ish, I'm B. When I know I'm the best at do this, I like when she starts getting to her bag and she starts popping her ish and, really letting you know that she's the best to ever do it. And I can honestly tell you this, Nicki Minaj be wanting to be very, very messy on those lives. Now, she doesn't necessarily want to be messy on her own time. She'd rather you come up there and you ask the messy questions and then she answer them and then she can kind of blame it on you. This is why when Kaya would go up there, I would think that Kaya was the worst person to go up there on Queen Radio because he never would ask the questions in my mind that she wanted him to ask. You know what I mean? However, Bia did a good job by asking some really good questions because Nicki Minaj was in a mood to spill some tea. She definitely was in the mood to spill some tea. Now, the only thing that frustrated me about the live is her head was everywhere, a little spaced out like I am right now. I ain't gonna hold you, but a little everywhere because there was a lot going on, right? But it felt like every time she was about to get to the point where getting into some things, somebody would jump on live or she would get sidetracked or something would happen. But if you listen very closely, it was a lot of shade to Megan Thee Stallion and it was definitely shade to Doja Cat, okay? Now, the first shade to me was when she got on there and she was talking and she was basically saying, well, you got to be very careful, about certain bridges that you burn and, working with different artists and, certain artists giving you a look. Basically, she was saying, she gives these female rappers a look and these female rappers used her to get what they wanted. The love be so real and the hate be, the love be so fake and the hate be so real. Basically, I kind of feel like she felt used. But I said that. I said Megan Thee Stallion used her. She felt used by Megan Thee Stallion. That's why her and Megan Thee Stallion fell out. She felt like Megan Thee Stallion played her in the face and used her. That's just what it was. And she feels like Doja Cat is mimicking her and using the barbs to blow up her own star. She does not like Doja Cat. She said it about Doja Cat a long time ago when you guys were all forcing Nicki Minaj to do a record with Doja Cat. And Doja Cat said, hey, Barbs, please, Barbs, please. Do not see when people are using you. See when people are using you to try to get to me. They know that the Barbs are a strong fan base. See this. The Barbs are so stupid. And this is why the Barbs are dumb. See, a lot of y'all don't really understand what's going on because you guys are so far up her ass, you're stupid. See, how could that be? Even though she said, I love my fans, this, that, and the third. But how dumb could you be now? You know what I mean? It's just like Nicki don't even be, like, some of these Barbs be so stupid that they like anything that Nicki like, and they don't even know that Nicki don't even like these hoes. But y'all such followers and so stupid and don't have a mama or a daddy or anybody else to look up to. If you think a hoe like somebody, then you like her. But then you come to find out that Nicki don't even like that hoe. Nicki told Doja Cat to go to your room. And all of you guys are pushing. We love Doja Cat. Doja Cat, Doja Cat, Doja Cat, Doja Cat. She's better than Megan Thee Stallion. Doja Cat this, Doja Cat that. Doja Cat, Doja Cat, Doja Cat. Her album so good. Her album so good. Doja Cat. Nicki don't even like Doja Cat. So now do you hoes like Doja Cat? You dummies, but they call me a hater. I'm the hater. I'm bitter. And these people with no brain and no mind of their own. No brain, no mind of their own. Because they're stupid, retarded, and they're run by a person. Now what? Nicki don't even agree with you, nigga. Y'all don't even know this is a person that y'all sit here and idolize and look up to and follow and fight for and threaten for, and you don't even know who she like and who she don't like. What a dummy. Did y'all know that Bia don't like Doja Cat? Did y'all know that Bia accused Doja Cat for being on coke? Let's talk about the Bia and Nicki link up. I like Bia. I think she's pretty. I think she handled herself very well. But this was very interesting to me, how Nicki Minaj brought up another female rapper. And then you got to listen to the little innuendo. She was like, people told me don't ever work with another female rapper again. Don't do it. You know why they said that? Because they felt like she is being used. Because let me tell you something. Yes, Nicki Minaj may not be selling as much. Maybe I say over here that Cardi B is the queen, this, that, and the third. But one thing I will say, Nicki Minaj is definitely a look. And maybe the industry doesn't like her. Maybe she's blackballed in the industry to a certain degree. However, if Nicki Minaj sits next to you, co-signs you as a female, not as a male, but it's something about if she gives another female a look, it catapults that female. And she's realized that with Megan, and it happened with Doja Cat. Even though Doja Cat was kind of doing her thing, it still gave Doja Cat a look that she was looking for. So Nicki Minaj realizes that she is a look for females. So for her to fly or for her to bring Bia to her home and really give, like, she respect Bia's pen because Bia's a writer and she's bringing bars back and all this and that. Nicki does not do anything without being calculated. They've had discussions. That was very calculated. And I feel like her and Bia don't give me clout chaser vibes. Bia give me, I'm a cool chick to get high. I fool with my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be one of them girls. I'm just trying to be one of the girls that make my music. I'm kind of, like I'm a little eclectic in a way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to really step on no toes. We going to be cool. You know what I mean? I just want to make my money, get my hits. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to step on any toes. I think this relationship will work. Megan Thee Stallion had an agenda. Doja Cat definitely had an agenda. Doja Cat don't even follow Nicki. Nicki don't follow Doja Cat. Megan Thee Stallion might still follow Nicki, but Nicki unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion. And even then, y'all told me I was reaching. I was bitter. I was clout chasing. And somehow I have to be on Cardi B's payroll. And if you pay attention, it's all coming to fruition. Nicki don't like Doja Cat. Nicki don't like Megan Thee Stallion. The Megan Thee Stallion piece is clear. The first half of the live, she was busting shots and ready to go in on Megan Thee Stallion. She just never got to that point. She was really finna slip up and start saying names. But she didn't end up doing that. Now, the Doja Cat piece was clearest when the video came towards the end, where Bia was asking Nicki Minaj questions. Let's get into it.
Well, that I'm a bitch unprovoked. The other misconception that people have about me is that I've had my nose done to the point where I ain't gonna say the rapper's name. He gonna come in the other day. I'm finishing doing my makeup. He gonna be looking at my nose. I said, boy, get out my nose. I've never had my nose done. And I'll tell you why. First of all, I'm scared to. I've always been scared of surgery on the face because I just never think, for women of color at least, that it adds. I feel like it often takes away and ends up looking weird. So that's one of the misconceptions. Go ahead.
Okay. Another question is, what do you want to see more of in music right now?
Bars. Next question.
Okay. How do you? What's the most valuable lesson you learned in your career?
Before we get there, there is a certain aesthetic that I just need to point out. You look at Bia's lashes? Why do the women that smoke weed, why do they lashes? Why you can just tell a woman that smokes all day. Bia literally smokes all day. It's like something about the lashes and the lips for me that give me, I am high. It's like this matted, I slept in my lashes look. I don't know, that Sha'Carri Robertson, she got that high stuck lashes aesthetic. Anyway, sorry.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah. Don't stop to look back.
That's a good one. Okay. You should write that on a quote. Tattoo it.
Drake said it the other day when he was here. We were talking about something. But God.
I know imitation is flattery, but does it ever get annoying?
Yeah. Sometimes.
I think people want to hear you say that because I guess like people, I'm sure people want to know, like, how do you feel about having so many sons? And like what would you say to your sons if you could tell them like a piece of advice or something, like in terms of originality?
Go to your room and let mama handle it. Next.
Oh, next question. Okay. What would
now let's bring that back.
I know imitation is flattery, but does it ever get annoying?
Yeah. Sometimes.
I think people want to hear you say that because I guess like people, I'm sure people want to know, like, how do you feel about having so many sons? And like what would you say to your sons if you could tell them like a piece of advice or something, like in terms of originality?
Go to your room and let mama handle it. Next.
Oh, next question. Okay.
Wow. Now, if that didn't say enough for you, when Doja Cat literally did a record mimicking Nicki Minaj, then thanking her on the record, and Nicki Minaj never acknowledged it, and then all of a sudden Doja Cat fans were upset because Nicki Minaj did not acknowledge it. Also, I think let's keep going.
Okay, what would you tell your younger self?
You're beautiful. You don't need all that makeup.
Oh, I love that. I'm about to go take my shit off. And okay, what did you think about me when you first met me?
There were two impressions, the first day and the second day. But there was an impression on the live, which got you to my house, which nobody couldn't get to my house. The impression that you gave me on the live was already so genuine and sweet. And me seeing that you had been DMing me for a few years, it touched my heart, because I was like, for me to have reached out to her just to say, hey, thank you for caring about every line and making every line dope. Not every line has to be a metaphor either. Like, I don't think people think when I say dope, like it's metaphor. No, every line don't gotta be a metaphor. But it was like the lines were fresh to me. It felt fresh for hip hop. And so to know that you like had fucked with me like that, it was like, oh my God, let's figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's figure this out. And then the first day, when, you know, like you said, at the end, by the end of the first day, I was like, okay, let me see, because I've been hesitant, not knowing if I should work with female rappers. And there are some stories that I want to tell about that, because you guys don't know certain things, and I see certain comments that y'all make, and I can tell y'all don't know. But we don't have time today, and today is about Bia. Today's about Bia.
Wait a minute, what? You don't know if you're gonna work with female rappers again?
Like, I don't think people think when I say dope, like it's a metaphor. No, every line don't gotta be a metaphor. But it was like the lines were fresh to me. It felt fresh for hip hop. And so to know that you like had fucked with me like that, it was like, oh my God, let's figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's figure this out. And then the first day, when, you know, like you said, by the end of the first day, I was like, okay, let me see, because I've been hesitant, not knowing if I should work with female rappers. And there are some stories that I want to tell about that, because you guys don't know certain things, and I see certain comments that y'all make, and I can tell y'all don't know. But we don't have time today, and today is about Bia. Today's about Bia. That's all. That's all. That's all.
Okay, that was Nicki giving the tea. Now, one thing I want to say about Bia real quick. I like Bia. Here's the reason why I like Bia. Because she got up there and she was like, and she said it in front of Nicki. Nicki was a little hesitant towards me when I came the first time. I felt like she didn't like me. And Bia also said, I had heard some things. I heard some things about you. You know, there were rumblings in the street. There was whispers. I didn't know what to expect. But we're cool. I appreciate that. Now, if I'm being a little messy, I don't know if Nicki Minaj all the way feels like Bia. While she's talented and she's a great writer and that song was a hit, I don't think that Nicki Minaj sees Bia as enough as a polarizing threat to go ahead and be able to be in a lane of a Cardi B, a Megan Thee Stallion, hell, a Nicki Minaj. Dope. Bia is very much so a dope, like, supporting role. You feel me? Like, she does not have the look or the package to be a queen. She's a dope princess. You know what I'm saying? And so I think this will work because B is very comfortable in her lane. She's not going to try to overstep any boundaries, and I don't think she's going to step over into a Nicki lane. You know, Megan, Doja Cat, they want that spot. It's no shade. It's no shade. Now, I heard the record. The record was dope. I like it. The record was actually dope. The record was already doing well on its own. Nicki skated on the record. I love the energy. I love the link up. I'm here for it. Listen, I'm thrilled with Nicki tonight. I'm thrilled with the entertainment. I'm thrilled with the look. I'm thrilled with the team up. I'm thrilled with everything. She literally tonight was a win for me with Nicki Minaj. I'm happy. I have no complaints. But my only thing is, for you barbs out there that try to make it seem like I'm always looking for the negative, I'm always the bad guy, y'all don't even know your girl. Y'all couldn't even see that Doja Cat had been using Nicki. When I say that Doja Cat has literally been using Nicki's whole sound to come up, now you see she don't like that. But that's the problem with the fans. See, this is why Nicki has a problem with Doja Cat. I'll tell you why. Because Doja Cat was smart enough to know that the barbs were dumb enough to support her by her mimicking Nicki Minaj. Yeah, it was a business move for Nicki Minaj to get on the Say So record. Doja Cat, she thought Doja Cat was going to be hot at that time. Doja Cat was on her way up. She was slated to be the Megan Thee Stallion of now. Until weeks after she became the loose lady of the night and Doja Cat went plummeting down. But before that, Doja Cat was on catapulting upward. Nicki Minaj jumps on anything that's hot. Nicki Minaj has even done records with Cardi B. Nicki Minaj is not going to jump on somebody that's not hot. Period. Doja Cat was up next until she wasn't. But Doja Cat had been using Nicki Minaj, and the barbs had literally forced Doja Cat on Nicki Minaj. On top of that, Nicki Minaj is very calculated. And so she knew exactly what she was doing during that time. Doja Cat too, she was slightly beefing with Megan Thee Stallion. She's done with Megan Thee Stallion. But she had been dragging Megan Thee Stallion since Seeing Green Fractions and all of that. Megan Thee Stallion has been dragged. We been knew that. I been told you that. And y'all been acting like I was reaching and I was hating. She been unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion. She been wasn't gonna follow Megan Thee Stallion back. Y'all try to make it seem like she was unfollowing people. So she was cleaning up her Instagram. She was following people back. And she never followed Megan Thee Stallion back. You guys are gonna stop playing with me. Y'all mad because I'm the realest nigga on this internet and all these other bloggers and people are really fans and I'm actually a personality. That's the difference. I'm not a stan. I'm not a fan. I'm a personality. These other girls, they have nothing else. They're stans. So they believe whatever they think they're supposed to believe. I have a mind of my own and I use common sense and I'm intuitive than a motherfucker. Okay? A lot of these other girls you follow, they're clout chasers. That's the difference. That's why you'll never hear it. That's why they'll sit there and Nicki, now all of a sudden, now watch how many people say they love Bia. I ain't never heard them say they love Bia before. And all of a sudden Bia talented. They love Bia now because Nicki's sitting next to her. It'll be interesting to see how many people love Doja Cat tomorrow. These girls are the fool. You girls are the fool. And you should be ashamed and embarrassed of yourselves. You guys are flunkies and buffoons and dummies. Girl, these people don't have common sense. Well, that's just what it is. And when I live for Nicki Minaj, you know why even though we have a love-hate relationship, I live for Nicki Minaj because even though we have a love-hate relationship, she always leaves caca on the Barb's faces. She always, even though she loves them, she somehow just poops right on their face because they so stupid. They literally, she can say hi to somebody. Oh, we love this person. Y'all don't even know that she's saying hi to them just for business purposes. Y'all think that she really fool with them. She don't really fool with them like that. It's chess, not checkers. You can never check the checker. But y'all so stupid and gullible. And these people, these different artists know how to use you for a following. But Nicki can't just out here and say, I don't like Doja Cat. Don't follow her. She's not cool. But instead of using your brains and seeing what it is, and understanding the woman that you stand, you're so dumb, delusional, and far up her plastic ass, you end up making other people big that are the ops. And y'all be so worried about Cardi B, and y'all got ops on your own team. But y'all worried about Cardi B. These people are crazy. What a fool. What a fool. So yeah, they're dumb. They're an idiot. So yeah. I love moments like this because this is when you realize being true to yourself and standing your ground makes sense. I know what I know. I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. I'm not retarded. I could see how the things are moving. I see how it's moving. I see what's going on. And no shade. I'll be honest with you. This Bia link up was strategic too. Nicki was making a statement tonight by linking up with Bia. I'm fooling with female rappers, but I got a new girl, and this is a girl I'm putting on. Nobody forced me to get on Instagram Live. Nobody kind of tricked me to getting on Instagram Live. Nobody tweeted me to death to kind of threw the pressure on me to get on this record. I actually found her myself. This wasn't a popular vote. See, Megan Thee Stallion was a popular vote. Doja Cat was a popular vote. Bia is somebody that's going to connect because Nicki found her herself. Now, what's interesting is Malibu Mitch is still in the comments trying to get on. Malibu Mitch, give it up. You're not getting through. Mulatto. We'll see what happens on the album. But we'll see. Now, allegedly, these are some tweets. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's get into this. What is this right here? Let me see. Now, I don't know the full scope of this, but these are tweets allegedly by Bia about Doja Cat. So allegedly she said, listen, stay off the drugs, y'all, except the grass, y'all can do the weed, but not the other ish. Somebody says, how you talking ish about somebody you just did a song with? Somebody said, I did a song with Stiz. I don't know Doja Cat. I like her music. I don't like Chrome. Period. You don't like what I said? Then don't F with me. Now, people are saying that was allegedly a diss to Doja Cat. Okay? I don't know the whole ins and outs on that, but that's some tea. Now, Nicki Minaj is very calculated, and I'm sure they had a heavy conversation. And the fact that that woman was at Nicki Minaj's house they had a very hefty conversation. Now, I'm going to try to attempt to open the lines. Hopefully this works. If this don't work, we will have to, we just ain't doing no lines today. Well, Cupcake, you're not getting it. Okay? Cupcake's not getting it. Bia is who got chosen. And they don't want you to drag Bia. Oh, yeah. Let's get into some things. Okay, listen, super chats to the top.
Your show now, press 1 to hear important
563-999-3658.
Your show is scheduled to start in 28 seconds.
Okay. First caller's in the queue. 3090, you live on the air. Turn me down in the back. Okay, not ready. Turn me down in the back. 0609, you're live on the air.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
Hello?
1.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Radio.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
I think Nicki is very bitter.
Okay.
I think, honestly, I wish she acted more like Beyonce.
Okay.
Don't address nobody underneath you and do queen stuff. Why is she so bothered?
So do you think she was throwing shade at Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat?
I think she was throwing shade at Doja, Meg, and Cardi.
When she said bars
And the
for
City
Cardi?
Girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
City Girls, she was having surgery. It's like, she don't like competition. Everyone wants to say it's Cardi, Meg, Doja. Why? Nicki obviously is the problem. Every girl she's worked with, she has a problem with. But it's the popular thing, like you said, to hate on everybody else. And I especially think she's pissed at Meg, because Meg can go toe-to-toe with her.
I don't think Meg can go bar for bar with Nicki, but I think in the line
If you
of...
listen to...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, we're not going to agree on that. There's no way that Megan Thee Stallion can rap nowhere near next to Nicki. Megan Thee Stallion
You know what I
cannot
think
rap.
it is because if you listen to her freestyles, Meg can definitely rap better than half the males in the industry. And I think that's the reason why she gets a lot of hate, because people don't like to admit she can actually rap. They don't like what she raps about, but it's no different than what these other men rap about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If she really wanted to go there, I think she could go there. But Nicki needs to act like Beyonce. That's why I stand Beyonce, because she wouldn't even address these women. She would do the stuff behind the scenes. You're never going to see a queen react like that. She's obviously bothered, and I am a Nicki fan, but to me, it's getting very, like you said, just petty. And I think the real reason why she's starting this drama, because she knows she got a court case coming up with the registered one. That's why she's real mad.
All right. Thank you, Bo. We got to keep it pushing. All right. We're going to keep it super chats to the top with your last four. We got a lot of people in the queue. 1103, you live on the air.
She would do the stuff behind the scenes.
Okay. Turn me down in the back, please, or I'm hanging up. 3814, you live on the air. 3814.
Hello.
Okay, not ready. 5385, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? See, they get mad at you for getting through. They get mad at you for getting through, but you always are ready.
And I always have tea. First of all, Bia is fake. She never even liked Nicki Minaj. There's proof of her liking comments when Russ asked Nicki Minaj to be on the Best You Ever Had remix, because she wanted Rihanna to be on it. She's obsessed with Rihanna. Rihanna and Aaliyah. Those are the people she stands. So Bia is fake. And it doesn't really matter. And she's so fake that she literally just, and I'm sending it to you right now, she literally just deleted tweets of her literally like just a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, saying she wants to collab with Cardi. So how convenient you dropped this song. So you go, and I just sent it to you right now, that she wanted to do a Spanish track with Cardi. And she also deleted the retweet of Cardi promoting Bia's song, Whole Lot of Money.
Oh, wait a minute. She deleted the Cardi B dancing to that?
Yes, and some others. Yes.
Off her Instagram?
Off of Twitter right now and Instagram.
Because we were just looking at the fact that Cardi was on there. KJ, we literally was just looking at that Cardi did something to that. It's not on there no more?
Go look. She's so fake. Don't like her. There's a reason she was on that live saying, "Oh, the rapper shouldn't be upset if they shouldn't be upset with you if you work with me." Blah blah blah. Oh no, she still has it on her Instagram right now, but she'll be deleting it because she deleted it off Twitter. I just looked.
Want to do some Spanish rap-ish with Barty? We would eat. That was May 25th, 2021. And she has since deleted that.
Yes, because she knew that the Barbs would find all these tweets, and she didn't want that smoke, which they're still dragging her.
Wow.
But to me, when you're,
but I feel like Nicki knew, because that's why Nicki was like, "Don't drag her." Nicki knew this was coming.
Exactly.
Nicki's not dumb.
Exactly. And another thing is, you're dragging the Barbs, but you forget that the person that gave the Barbs these delusions is Nicki Minaj, because they were so content going against Cardi that Nicki sat there and called Megan holding down a rap for me while I'm gone, calling DOJA the rap princess, using these girls to get to Cardi when they were using her the whole time. They used each other. So you can't really blame them, because Miss Mamas was over here trying to find someone to fill Cardi's spot so that she doesn't get her spot took. You see what I'm saying? So I just find it so funny. This is also fake. The only reason Nicki's even has Bia under her armpit right now is because she likes Bia's a writer. Bia has wrote her play. She could literally feed off of her writing skills. Just like, you know, when you look at the Whole Lot of Money remix, I can tell you exactly who's on there. Derek Milano is on there. Bia is on there. Nicki is on there. And Sarah is on there. So you tell me, like, girl, and she's talking about, You've done reference tracks for other people. Girl, you have reference tracks yourself, Nicki. Like, let's not act like you did Super Bass wasn't somebody else's reference track. Like, it just makes me laugh. Like, she tried to be on that live and be negative and act like Bia is writing for people when that's what she is. She was a
but
writer.
listen, but Megan Thee Stallion got on that live and did the same thing. Megan Thee Stallion got on there and did the same thing.
And you know, I don't like Megan Thee Stallion. She's another fake person. These girls, and so if Bia uses, well, since Nicki is using Bia, but ends up it'll happen again, and that's what the cycle's gonna happen again. And Bia is just using Nicki because Nicki's trying to use her, and all these girls are just gonna end up.
I don't think, but here's the thing:
And
I don't know if Bia is really using Nicki because, like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't think that Bia is a contender for that hot girl lead spot. I don't think that she could be a Megan Thee Stallion, a Cardi, a Nicki, a Doja. So she won't benefit the same way that they do.
But pay attention. Her biggest collab that she really wants, she mentioned 5 times on that live. She really wants a Rihanna collab.
But who doesn't
Rihanna
at this point?
Bia. That's what I'm saying. And Rihanna likes Bia. They was on that live sucking her D. So what I'm saying is, even working with Nicki, will be like, oh, she's a good writer, she can do something with me. At the end of the day, when you work with someone, and I'll admit, Nicki is of that stature. When you work with someone of that stature, it opens doors for you.
Yes, and that's what Nicki, Nicki is definitely a look. Nicki is a cosign, and that's what she was talking about today. Now, going back to the Doja Cat piece, I think it's very, people need to put some respect on my name because I've been yelling it from the rooftop and they've been dragging me. Outside of Nicki Minaj and what you're saying, Doja Cat has literally been mimicking Nicki Minaj since the beginning of her career. Nicki doesn't like it.
I mean, her album was literally her, what is it, the Pink album? Doja's, what did she call her album? It's literally
Hot Pink or something like that.
Yeah, Hot Pink. Literally, it says it in the Apple Music Writers thing. It says it's an homage to the Pink print, Nicki Minaj. So that's the only, of course.
And see the Barbs, and see how delusional they are. See, all you have to do is say, "This is me paying homage. I'm paying homage." And then they think, oh, well, Nicki, she's paying homage. This is not homage. She's using you guys because the Barbs are a strong fan base. They will defend. They will troll. They will have your back. You know what I'm saying? And so people want that.
Yes, and it's, it's obvious it was about Doja because even she's using Brett. That's Nicki's old stylist. But another thing, if people are going to say, oh, Bia and Doja, blah, 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 yes, they do have beef. The reason they have beef is because they were both signed to RCA, and they were pushing Doja more than her, and she just left them in 2020. So you can look that up. That's why Bia doesn't like Doja, because they were pushing Doja more than Bia.
And let me tell you something. If you're a real Nicki Minaj fan, or if you're just a fan, like, first of all, you know what you know. Nicki Minaj do not move without a strategy. There was a reason she picked this girl. It wasn't just for the music. Trust me. There was something personal behind it. Be very clear.
Oh, of course, because Doja and Bia don't get along, and that's obvious. Like that's why I told you in DMs. I said, "Oh, this is very calculated to show that she." And that's why Doja did that interview and said, "Oh, I'm not going to do a lot of collabs anymore," because Nicki denied doing that song that was supposed to be on Planet Her. Remember, the bars were screaming, "Oh, she's going to be on the deluxe. She's going to be on the deluxe." No, honey. Nicki declined to do whatever that song was. She even said it on her live, but didn't mention Nicki's name. She said she really wanted this female rapper. That's the only female rapper, but she declined. It's obvious she doesn't. But in sense, I feel like it's kind of bitter though, because it's like, okay, you can work with these people. They're working with other people. That's how the industry
and the rumble on the streets is I heard that Doja Cat has a record with Cardi B on the album. But I wasn't told that by anybody. I haven't talked, I was just hearing that through the streets, but I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean,
there might be a Doja Cat collab.
I mean, it's very possible, but There's bigger collabs. I mean, everybody has wanted a Cardi collab. She just declined. I mean, Bia wanted, and it was funny that they said that on the live. Oh, I wanted a Nicki on Whole Lot of Money. Girl, you're lying. There's literally a tweet that that says that you wanted Cardi on the.
And then
remix.
Bia was really
But
capping to act like she didn't like Lil Kim, like she wasn't inspired by Lil Kim. So I didn't like that. But Eva, we got a lot of people on here, so you can stay on, and I'll bring you back in a couple if I need you to clarify something. All right, boo. Stay around. All right. 4766.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, I'm calling to let you know that you were spot on. I'll be watching your lives, and you were definitely spot on with everything you said about Nicki being pressured to get on with certain female rappers, and she finally found one she liked genuinely, and it was a vibe. I didn't know what to expect with the live today, but it definitely. Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, but it definitely gave. I was like, okay, I love it. It's entertaining. Nicki's giving that real sad energy. It was a nice little Queen Radio live.
Yeah, it
love the
was.
song. Yeah, I love the song. I think it's cute, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I was here for all of Nicki's energy today. I was here for her personality today. I was here for her look. I was here for the show today. I have no problems with anything today. It was fantastic. I loved it. I got my life. I was thoroughly entertained, and I love to see Nicki in her element, and I love to see her personality. She's entertaining as hell. Like I love that. I love it. I love when she gets into her isms. You know, she's like, "Well, do you think other female rappers will be happy that you got the collab?" You know what I mean? Like she knows what she's doing. Like I'm like I love it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, thank you, caller.
I'm waiting to see what she says.
Okay, 3978. We got to keep it moving. We got so many people on here. 3978. Okay, let me see. 3978. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello?
what's going on?
Hey, Armon. This is Taurus. I used to call a lot back in the day, but I've been a little bit busy. But I wanted to call in regards to Bia.
Okay.
I actually know Bia. I've known her my entire life. We grew up together in Medford, like a city outside of Boston. And she's actually very genuine. She's a sweetheart. She's very real. She does love Nicki. We grew up on Nicki. Sixth grade, Nicki talent show. Everything was Nicki. So for whoever is saying that she's not genuine is a lot. Nicki was very much one of her influences growing up. So that is very right on with what you're saying. As a Cardi B, I don't know if she wanted to collaborate her. I didn't see that. I wanted to see what the problem is if she did. So I don't know. Bia is Puerto Rican. So it wouldn't really be about Cardi B supporter. It would also be about connecting with her roots.
Okay.
So it's not always about, clout or she wants it because of this or that or being loyal. It's about she's very much an artist. She loves music since we were kids. So again, she's very genuine. She's very much a Nicki.
You know, I had heard some things, girl, and I wasn't sure what you was gonna give me. So I'm with it. I totally understand it. But thank you, Carl. Okay, so we all get on here to be excited about a person's downfall. Natasha M says, hire the moon, but I'm in tune. So don't run up, because if you run up, I guarantee you ain't gonna leave looking done up. Nicki dissed Cardi. Met Gala. Oh. Higher than the moon, but I'm in tune. So don't run up. Because if you run up, I guarantee you ain't going to leave looking done up. Oh, is that what she said? That might be a whole nother video. Bia has admitted to getting writer help. Lover of Life says. Push to Wealth says, with a purpose says, why does everything have to be so negative? I guess I smoked too much weed in my life to care for drama. Clayton Brown says, Armon, Bia deleted messages of her praising Cardi and saying she wanted to collab with her. Okay, we got that tea. Amain said, show was all over the place and she was spacing out. Joetta Harris says, maybe Nicki turned bitter due to artists using her for clout. She is tired of people using her. She has zero tolerance and that should be respected. I agree. I totally get it. I understand. Let's take this call. 1103. Last for 1103. 1103, you're live on.
Avid watcher of your show. I love you, Minaj. I'm just so surprised that tonight you're not going off.
Well, why would I need to go off?
Because, I mean, said in the live herself, she said, like, I prefer the song without Nicki Minaj on it.
Really?
Yes, and I feel like I could have swore when I saw that you was going live that you was going to cut her up about this song, but you just, I don't know, you disappointed me a little bit tonight.
Really? Yeah, I liked it.
You liked it. What did you like about it?
A Whole Lot of Money song is good. I like the back and forth of her and Bia. I liked it. I genuinely liked it. I liked her on the record. It sounded good.
I think she should have just left, good and out or something like that. I trying to play like, oh, you're my best friend. We're good girlfriends. But it's like, I just felt like it was all fake. Like, I just like her energy tonight. Anyway, I'm not going to tie up your line. I'm so happy I got through because I watch you every day. And I just wanted to call in and say, like, oh, my God, like, you're not cutting her up tonight. I was here for the cut up tonight, and you just wasn't doing it. But I'm going to let you get back to the show.
All right. Thanks, Boo. All right. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to get to this last caller if I can get to him. And if not, we're going to have to, because it's doing a buffer thing. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh, what's up? Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
All right. So I wanted to call. Basically, I think Nicki slid. She killed her verse. She always kills her verse. But there's a bar on there that Via kept fucking messing me up. I'm sorry. Keep messing me up with.
Thank you. It's the cursing for me. You guys know that.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
All right. Okay, so we good. Hold on, let me see. They said it's working again. Listen, so I got cut up today because they said that I wasn't dragging Nicki Minaj. So they want me to be dragging her. And when I'm not dragging her, they're disappointed. But I'm not going to drag her because I actually liked it today. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I liked her today. And so I appreciated what she did. And she gave what needed to be gave. And so those are my thoughts. But now I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure you guys like the video. We will be on StationHead. Actually, we can do a StationHead tonight if y'all want, or we can do a StationHead tomorrow. Actually, let's do StationHead tomorrow, and then I will see you guys later. All right. So I love you all for listening and watching. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. And Doja Kitty, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj is coming for you hoes. All right. Bye.